can't do my little Monday Night Live thing anymore with this background. Might have to come up with another plan, but Gary Winkle, #1. Way to go, Gary. Holy cow, dude. You were really early, but thank you for coming on and joining me this evening. And look, where's this Mindy been for all these months or years or whatever? Girl, Mindy, where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I appreciate you coming back on. Thank you for joining us tonight. So let's see who we got. Yeah, Mindy, it's been a while. Okay. So there's a good conversation going. Let me tell you, 89 in the DC swamp. 89, you got a cool front over there, I guess, because I was watching something where it was 117 in Tampa. I'm sure that had to have been a heat index, because that's just, I mean, it's just been brutal. All right, let's see. Hold up. As Ira started now at 6. Skip is going live. What? Is Skip Smith going live on Monday?
I bet I know if it's
at 6 o'clock. Go over and check on Skip if you would for me, please. That ain't right. I've had the Monday night time frame locked down for years. And I got a hat to prove Skip is Wednesday night. So he better not be stepping all over me.
Looks like he is stealing our thunder.
What is he doing?
He has an ice hat on.
What is he talking about? Anyways, I'm going to have a talk with him because can you text him? Can you chat him up? Because I'm going to have to confront that dude. He can't just be coming in here on the Monday night channel or time frame and think he can get away with that. That's not gonna work. All right, so let's just keep moving. 90 degrees, that's not too bad, Rich. Okay, so Tom and Lauren, thanks you guys for joining in this evening. Appreciate it. And you know, and then, all right, so there's Jace. Jace is in the house now as well, so that's good. We're moving forward. We've got a good start on tonight. So I have some videos, I have some pictures, and we have our market report, of course, and then I have something special for you guys that I want to bring up to you. So first and foremost, let's see. Let me start with our chats here. So yes, Skip has been going live on Monday for Q&A. It's recorded. Becky says it's recorded. It's recorded. Let's see. Uh-oh. Patrick, everybody complains about the weather, but nobody does anything about it. What are we going to be able to do about the weather? It is what it is. All right, so he's replaying his voice. He's replaying his voicemails. You go, Becky. I love it. We just, so, okay, I believe that. All right, so Skip doesn't know what he's doing over there as long as he's been doing this stuff, but wait a minute. I'm gonna have to text this guy. Uh-oh. All right, Christian,
Yes, sir.
Vincent scanned some documents earlier, and they're supposed to go to Tammy Coughlin. So see if you can, you'll see an email where I sent it to Tammy,
Okay.
but I might have forgot to, I downloaded it, but I
Yeah,
might have
attach.
forgot to attach it, so if you can do that for me. That would be great. I appreciate it. All right, so Mindy, you'll be back in 2 weeks. Cool. Well, the heat will be here waiting for you. All right, so yesterday, about killed myself. Out in this heat, I was doing my yard and cleaning my garage. But while I was out in the yard, I had a wasp get this ear, zap me right here, something on my arm right here. I had another one sting me in my arm. It was crazy. And then one on my back. I got messed up in a yellow jacket nest. So if anybody has any good remedies for yellow jackets, I'm in need. Okay, so wait a minute. So guess what? Blakely is gone. So I got all week without Blakely. She's on vacation, which is killing me. So day one down, 4 more days to go. And when she's gone, I'm hating life because I got a ton of stuff to do. All right, so how we doing over there with that? You got me down? You got Tammy's email?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
you
right.
just didn't attach it, so I'm sending it now.
All right, cool. All right, anyways, I got to text Skip. So let me do that real quick. Okay. I bet he wouldn't have liked it if I went ahead and did my show on Wednesdays when he had his show going on. Here we go. See what he has to say about that. Go right to the source. Okay, so where do we go? Let's do some pictures, okay? And, Sunny. Sunny is in the house. So there you go. There's part of our weather change. Now we got Sunny. Let's see. How long you been up in that area, Mindy? And you're coming back in 2 weeks. I've been sewing a really big craft room in Virginia. Man, that's what I should do, Becky. I should have called that guy and put him on speaker. It's my normal Monday video. It's not live, he says. Okay. I'm going to call him. Here we go.
What do you want, you old fucker?
Hey man, you're on my live show now, all right? Take it easy.
I'm not. Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Well, that's your fault.
Dude, you know I do this every Monday night. What can I tell you?
I do a video every Monday.
Since when?
Since always. See, or at least going on 11 years now.
Oh, stop.
I do videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday I do porch sitting now. I don't do a video. But I've always done one video Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
You've done for 11 years.
Yeah. See, the problem is you're getting to this age now.
Uh-oh, here he goes.
I think dementia needs to be looked at.
Yeah, well.
You should be tested.
Well, I got Mindy here on my chat room, and she's going, hey, Skip's going live. And I'm like, and then Becky's saying he's not live. She goes, yes, he is. Becky goes, no, he's not. She goes, yes, he is. Becky goes, no, he's not. I'm like, oh my.
Becky's correct.
So he is not live. So.
No. I do these phones, I do the phone things where people call in, leave a message, and I use it for making videos. And I do it this way because you never know who's going to call in and who's going to say what, so I can always edit this.
Just like I should have edited our conversation.
You should know better. You know I'm an old retired trucker, and I got a sour mouth.
Yeah, man, you messed me up on Friday. You didn't come see me, so.
Last minute stuff came up. This last minute stuff came up, and I just couldn't get there. Could not get there.
Well, I couldn't get the boosters myself, but I did make World of Beer. So.
What was going on at World of Beer? Was he there too?
He does, yeah. Every Friday he'll go from boosters from 4 to 6 to World of Beer from 7 to 10.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I mean, so that's kind of how. So I got all tied up myself, and so I had to make World of Beer probably about, I don't know, man. It was about 8 o'clock, I guess.
Oh.
So.
Well, if I'd have known that, I probably would have came down to Beer World. It's not World of Beer, by the way. It's Beer World.
Beer World. Okay. That might help us with the trademark.
I'm changing my TV over to your channel.
Okay. Well, that's good. And then, then you're.
Well, look at all those awards back there on that wall. Man, you are one intelligent human being.
Hey, over here. Yeah, I got a whole stack there. And if you look real close, right, where is it? Right here. I got a bunch of pins from the villages and even a ring. A ring is showing up over there. So that's.
You know, I would take just the person that I am that likes to rub it in. I would take all of my villages' rewards or awards, whatever they are, and I will put them front and center, so everybody can see.
Oh, they are.
Where I can't read them. All I see is stuff. I can't read them.
Hold up. So this way. Okay, so this is what you would, if you would come into my office.
I'm going to someday.
You will see a pin like that, 3-diamond pin that says The Villages, front and center. And then I got this ring, what does it say? Sales Excellence. And then this side says The Villages. So there you go. That's how I rub it in.
Well, take a picture of that with a high-speed camera, blow it up to an 8x10, and integrate it into your logo.
Oh yeah, yeah, they would love that.
Who cares what they love? They don't care what you love.
Oh.
They don't care what I love.
Violations of trademark, The Villages, it's a trademark, and blah, blah, blah.
The only thing that's a trademark is the way they do the V. Everything else is not a trademark.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't trademark a destination like Ocala, like Leesburg, like Lady Lake, like the Villages. You can't trademark those cities, and that's the Villages is now bigger than all of them put together now.
That's the same argument I had with them when they told me about all the stuff they didn't want me to do. You can't put this on, you can't put that on. I said, hey, I can say anything I want to. You're a city now. You're on the map with 2 zip codes, maybe 3, I don't know.
Yeah.
I said, that's like Indianapolis telling me I can't talk about Indianapolis. I said, you're all full of crap. So I continue to do it, and as far as I know, nobody's ever sent me a court order.
Well, that's because they can tell you whatever they want to tell you, but what the truth is something different.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. We all know what the truth is.
Yeah,
They're only concerned about one thing, and that's bottom line in their pocketbook. That's it.
I agree. Everybody says, you know what, Ira, sometimes, you seem like you're against the Villages. No, not against the Villages at all. It's the developer that gives me a problem.
That's what I always say. I have no problem with the Villages. What I have a problem with is what this place was, say, 20 years ago, and what was said, and what was promised, and where it's at today, and where it's headed.
True.
I mean, they don't advertise this place as a retirement community at all anymore. It's just called
Yeah.
the friendliest hometown, which, maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I don't know.
I hear you.
This dog of mine is driving me nuts. I swear I'm going to become a Chinese person, and I'm going to eat it.
I'm going to let you go, Skip. I appreciate you talking with me, buddy. Tell Sue I love you guys. Tell Sue hello, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay, sorry for the trucker language.
Let's get together Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah. Jason's here for 2 months.
Oh, down at Beer World?
I'm going to try to get the boosters.
Get me the boosters? I've been to boosters.
No, I said I'm going to try to get the boosters. I haven't been to boosters yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Well, it's nice. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just, if you've been, here's how I see it. If you've been to one country club here, you've been to them all.
Okay. All right. Well, at least I got to go one time and check it out.
Well, yeah, don't drink too much because you got to drive.
A long way from there.
I know. Hey, if something happens, you know my phone number. I'm right here. I'll come and get you.
I appreciate it.
All right, man.
Thanks, Skip.
Take
See
care.
ya. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was cool. All right. I enjoyed that. Hey, listen, anybody out there, if you want to call, you could always call in and talk and have a nice little conversation with me, like me and Skip. So that was awesome. All right. Yeah, you guys got to see my Villages ring. Now I've got a bunch of these. Some are 1 diamond, some are 2 diamond, some are 3 diamond. I just grabbed the 3 diamond, from my my awards here. And so, anyways, so guess what? I enjoyed a really nice visit this last week with, let's see, let me go over here. Christian says I have to, there we are. So, Tim Cornay. Tim, thanks for joining. Man, that picture looks a little wonky, but it's not, I promise you. It's just me holding the camera crazy. But Tim, it was crazy. So Tim came to see me. We had a nice little chat in my conference room. He brought his friends, John and Rebecca. Awesome. And ironically enough, I saw Tim and John in World of Beer when I went to go see Jace. So that was really cool. I just come walking in, I'm like, hey, how'd you guys know I was going to be here? It was just a fluke. It was a fluke. It was pretty crazy. All right, so listen. Stop what you're doing. Turn up the volume, because here we go.
Is everybody gonna say Ira, 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 Ira? We both lie silent, still in the day and night. Although we both lie close together, a few miles apart inside. It wasn't something I said, something I did my words not come out right. You know I tried not to hurt you. But I tried, but I guess that's why they say. That's right. Just like every night as it's done. Oh no. Just like every cowboy, he sings a sad song. What do you say? Say every. Yes, it does. I'm listening to my favorite song, playing on the radio. And where the DJ says those are giving easy come and easy come. But I wonder, does he know? Has it ever felt like this? And I know that you'd be here right now if I could've let you know somehow. I say, every rose has its thorn. Oh, just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad song. Every rose has its thorn. And though it's been a while now, I can still feel so much pain. Like a knife cuts through the wood, and that sky remains. Make some noise for the man Ira up here. Would you do that? I know I could have said a lover now I'm fine. No one to say. Instead of making love, you both made the same ways. And now I hear you back to me. And that I never meant that much to you. To hear that tears me open inside. You see you, it cuts me. Like a knife and sing it. Every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Like every cowboy, he sings a sad song. What'd he say? Every rose has its thorn. God bless you guys, huh?
All right, there you go. So, see what you're missing? So I guess Jace is telling me he's not going to be there this coming Friday, but he will be at Cody's. And maybe that's cool. So I'll just get there to Cody's and on Saturday. So let me back me up a little bit. Let's see, call him live on the air. So there you go. See what you do when you call Skip Smith live on the air. You never know what you're going to get from Skip. So that was great. Okay, so let me just kind of catch up on my chats here. So Mindy's been away since June 28th. All right, that's cool. All right. YouTube is showing him as live. Well, so he's Eraser. I'm sorry, Renee, that you got offended there. Let's see. Let me just kind of get myself back in line. All right. So cool. That's good to know. But once again, I reached my dilemma, and I have asked about this before if I should change from Monday night to Tuesday night. But everybody said no. So I'm going to poll everybody. So if you think instead of competing with Mr. Smith every Monday, I had no idea. Obviously, because I'm doing this every Monday, I didn't know he was doing anything on Monday. I thought it was always just Wednesdays. But so I think Jerry and Linda have something on Monday, but they're Monday morning, I believe. And then Skip didn't know. So Mindy, thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate it because, like I said, I didn't know. He probably likes the fact that he set it up as live, making everybody think that it is live. So, but you can't really sit there and do a chat and have him respond back if it's not live. So, anyways, I don't know. So 5,000 viewers are watching your phone call. So now you know how Skip and I get along together. And that was cool. So I'm sure none of you, anybody who knows Skip, was not surprised at the conversation. Okay, so yeah, anyways. So I guess that's good to know that he and I both have had some run-ins with the Villages about them. The village. When I say the Villages, see, I guess that's part of my problem, right? When I say the Villages, I mean the Villages sales office or the Villages developer in particular, okay? So if I said I had a run-in with the Villages, you know I mean the developer. And so, I mean, I've had a lot of run-ins with them. All right, so anyways, all right, so Jace, you're not at Boosters or World of Beer Friday, okay? You gotta send me your, oh, wait a minute. So I did. He does have, I guess, a Facebook page that we can always go to. So everybody go to Jace Gallagher's Facebook page. I'll tell you what, let's do it. Let's go over here.
Someone wants to talk on your live.
Cool. Hello.
let's just put it on.
That's my cousin Judy. Judy,
Yeah,
how's it going up there in Tennessee?
well, just fine. I just wanted to talk to you. He saw you on the live stream. We were on Facebook together, and he was wanting to say a few words to you.
All right, well, put him on.
I got you on speakerphone.
Otis.
Yes, sir.
Otis live from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Exactly.
It's good to hear your voice.
We've been listening to you on the phone there. We was talking to somebody there.
That's wonderful.
Right.
That's awesome.
What are you doing?
Well, you know, I'm just having fun with everybody like I do every Monday night. And it's funny because usually Patty and Jamie and Joey, they watch me from home. And hello, Patty, Jamie, and Joey. Because
Well, me and Judy sitting here just watching TV and everything. I'm getting ready to have surgery.
oh, you are. Well, I'm gonna have to call you back and find out all about it.
Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock. I'm having a pacemaker put in.
Oh wow. Well,
7 o'clock morning.
well, my father-in-law's got one of those, and he's trucking right along with that pacemaker.
Yeah, I've had 3 other surgeries, and anyway, this is the 4th. They said I needed this one right here.
Well, I can't tell you. I've had neck surgery, shoulder surgery, bicep surgery. So you got to do what you got to do to keep going.
I know it. Well, I'm forward to it, so I'll get it over with.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling in, Otis. Keep watching, and I'll call you after the show.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Judy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Cool. That was my cousin from Chattanooga, Tennessee, watching me on Facebook, I guess. So that's pretty awesome. And I know Jamie, Joey, my wife, Patty, they watch me from home on our television screen, and I know it's a little difficult for them to get into our chat room. Anyways, I was going to go to my Facebook page. Let's see here. And let me see if I can't figure this one out here, Facebook. Where's my Facebook? Is that over here? Facebook ads.
Oh, right down there.
And I'm going to look for, let's see, friends.
You might need to switch your account. See all profiles.
Probably got 24 of them.
And then that one if it's one of your friends.
Well, I'm looking for Jace. So where's my,
Yeah. Do you?
huh? Well, y'all can definitely see I'm technologically challenged for sure. Let me see here if I can find. Well, let's see. I guess friends. Do I have any?
You should try the search on the far left at the top. You might just be able to type in his name too.
Oh, here we are. I was looking for that. All right. Now. Oh, that's the problem. But let's see. I don't know. I guess I don't want to out you there, Jace. I'm just looking for a for your maybe it wouldn't be Jay Paris though, right?
Looks like, yeah, it is Jay Paris.
It is Jay Paris. I didn't think it'd be Jay Paris with playing solo. There he is. Oh, cool. 5 free downloads. Here he is. McGrady's. Oh, that's an old one. Well, anyway, see what happens when you try to do things on the fly? Never works. Especially when you're challenged like I am. I have all I can do to do all this.
I found his schedule.
Where?
On just his page, I was just scrolling down.
Huh? How'd you find, see, that's when you're dealing with somebody who has the excellent knowledge, like Mr.
Yeah.
Townsend here has. Okay, I'm back here.
And then, yeah, just go back to Jay Paris.
I'm trying to help you out here, Jace. I'm trying to help you out.
And then just click his top, like his name. Yep. And then scroll down just a few posts.
Ozzy, R.I.P. Okay, here we go. Tierra del Sol, this Thursday at 3 p.m. So I love Tierra del Sol. It's like a nice little intimate setting. He's outside. He might be roasting in the summertime out there. Bring your fans, buddy. But so let's see. Where is there anything else?
Yeah, 2 more. You have just the schedule. Looks like you clicked on it.
No. I'm just 2 more. I give up.
Here, I can just help you with it. Oh.
All right, so here's what we have. Wednesday at Blondie's. If any of you don't know where Blondie's is, that's right out in front of the Sharon Morris Performing Arts Center. Tierra del Sol, Cody's on Saturday. All right, so, okay, cool. So there's Jace's schedule. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Nothing Friday. Maybe we'll have to go out and do something, Jace. Go out to eat or something, buddy. Okay, so let's get back to reality here, I guess. And after I've spent about 20 minutes trying to figure that Facebook out, whew. So Pat and Jane, thank you very much. I don't know if Jane's with Pat, but Pat and Jane, thank you again. Let's see. It was so loud. Wait. Oh, wow. You had a lightning strike app? So I'm glad to see that it wasn't the every rose has a thorn was too loud or so loud. All right, I got to go back. All right, maybe I should come to. Well, there you go, Gary. If you're coming down, I'll make sure I'm there. Curious, what do the diamonds signify? What are diamonds?
On your rings.
Oh, amount of sales for that month. So this ring I was presented this ring in 2008, and it has one diamond on the back of it. And this was over 50 sales. If you got over 50 sales by yourself for that year, you got a ring. I happened to be number 3 out of like 150 people. And then 2009, I was gone. And then the 3 diamond is every time you make so many sales over and above your quota, they give you a 3 diamond pin. So that was probably over 40 or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's what they signify. So Gary's in Tallahassee. He kind of stays close. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what kind of had me worried. Mindy's saying he's live. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I mean, because, obviously from our conversation, Skip and I kind of know each other pretty well. So anyways, Pat, Trish, appreciate you jumping on. I'm headed back down. Oh, you're not here. All right. So yeah, one day we're gonna have to get a bunch of people. So Renee's coming down soon. Renee, by the way, I sent you a new addendum for you to sign. So Racer Girl will be here soon. I'll watch Monday or Tuesday. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. Appreciate Tuesday Live is okay. All right, Becky. Skips is recorded. He just set it up wrong. Okay. Trish Navarro. What area do you live in? Trish Navarro lives in Hillsborough. Oop. Don't know if I should have said that, but anyways.
Well, it was on the chat.
It was?
Right, like, if it's on the chat, everyone can see. So.
Did she answer though? I'm playing catch up here. So Tammy, hey Tammy. Yeah, we got to spend our days in the pools. It seems like. So man, I was using my pool yesterday for sure. Leesburg, Virginia. Do lightning rods work when you install them on your house? Becky, that's an awesome question. So they have spikes all over your roof. The spikes are all connected to each other, and it's connected to an aluminum braided line that goes into the ground. So honestly cannot answer that question. I don't know. I haven't really experienced or had any experience or known anybody that's had a lightning strike with that on their house. So I do not know. Every time okay. Wow, so did you see a burn mark on there, Mindy, where it hit? So, yeah, man, I mean, I'm a little worried about Jace. Because I know last week he got soaked. He got rained on really bad at Cody's. And, Tom, I was kind of hoping that went over everybody's head real quick. I should have put him on, I don't know. You just never know. He knows I'm on live. Skip knows I am live every Monday at 6 o'clock. So and he's talking about my brain kind of missing things. We'll have to remind him about that. Yeah, 50 sales is a lot by yourself, for sure. Oh, Wrestler's in the house. Thanks, Wrestler. Always my man, reminding everybody for the thumbs up, the subscribe button. So, yeah, that's great. You were out doing lawn work? Oh, well, maybe he doesn't have this kind of heat. You know, when you think about it, you think about everybody being somewhere, wherever it is you are, right? So, so Becky, call Blakely about the map, and she'll hook you up, okay? But Blakely is on vacation. I don't know if everybody heard that. Boy, I really struggle when she's on vacation. So, yeah, my brain goes to mush because I got to do my job and her job, and that's why I have her to help me with my job. So, yeah. Let's see. Hold up. Let me see. Make sure. Liz is in the house. Hi, everybody. Lizzie here. Thank you for joining us tonight, for sure. Our villa is in Santiago. When we're finally. All right, cool. Cool. All righty. We are caught up in our chats. I can jump over to where we were here. Oh, Christian, are we ready for our big reveal?
They can't buy the stuff because of
I know.
but you can show it off, yeah.
All right, from the
Website.
okay. All right, you guys. Finally, after 2.5 years, let me. Here's my new website. I don't know if any of you have been on my website recently. I totally revamped it. I think we showed it off last week, right? Mm-hmm. So we showed it off last week, but see where it says more? Oh, no, right here. Oh, Christian changed it. He put our merch. So finally, we just have to set up my bank account. And then you guys can kind of go on here and you can get some of my merchandise, or merch, we like to call it. So we have some hats, pullover, hoodies, mugs, and I'm looking for, where's the t-shirts?
It's that red one.
Oh, here's our t-shirts. And I'm hoping, there's the back of it. There you go. So Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel, call us and then scan here. People can scan the back of your shirt. So these are gonna be awesome. So we've been working on this for a long time now. $19.12. Don't let that line through there mess you up. Because it kind of messed me up. I kind of thought, oh, that's not available, that's not available, that's not. Well, yeah, they are available in different colors. So this green's probably not going to be too, yeah, that came out all right. All right, that's cool. Kelly Green, Homes Around the Villages. So, love it. Finally getting our merchandise out there. $7 per mug. We're gonna have to do something, maybe some promotions.
There is a promotion section, so we should be able to give those out in the future.
So we will have some promotions going on. And we can't get a little logo in the back of that, Christian?
Not with the embroidered one.
Oh, this is embroidered.
Yeah, I altered it to fit the embroidery design.
Oh, so no cheap stuff for my peeps. These are embroidered. So, well, there you go. Monday Night Live. So I guess I can't change the Tuesday if I've got Monday Night Live on my product. So we're gonna have to get in there. There's a little bit of my, yep, embroidered as well. Boy, I'm gonna have to order me one of those, a couple of those hats right away myself. Here's a nice little pullover, polo shirts. We didn't put anything on the back here, but these are nice unisex shirts. If you have any suggestions, give me an idea of what you guys would like to see on here.
Gary likes the polo shirt.
Yeah. When the winter time comes around, we'll probably do a Monday Night Live, just like the T-shirt. Maybe something on the back as well. So kind of Christian, write that down. We're going to do a Monday Night Live. Well, not Monday Night Live. Homes Around the Villages. And then have what's on the back of the T-shirt on the back of that hoodie. Okay, I like that. And I like the way you have everything condensed now.
Okay, cool.
So he had it all the way down, down the back of the T-shirt. I'm like, no, you gotta shorten it up. Mindy says ladies cut polo shirts. So we'll need to work on that. Chubby. All right, so Bill is in the house. Appreciate you joining us, Bill, tonight. We're going over the merch. And, let's see, women's. Okay. Yeah, we'll get some women's polos cuts in there. The reason it's been taking us a long time because we've been trying to find a place where we can get like embroidered rather than just a heat, what do they call it? A
Heat press?
Heat transfer and stuff like that. I wanted some nice, good, quality products. And so we've been doing a lot of research. So that's why we came up with this place where we are, where you can go in there and order for yourself. So there you go. There's our product line. And if you have any more suggestions, we're here. We're here. We love your suggestions, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and, while we're on this page, here you go. See what Tammy has to say. This is our market update. So, 574, that's cool. We were up over, weren't we up over 700 one time? Or was that 600? Oh, God. But 574, inventory's going down. Let me talk to you about inventory. This economy, what'd she say?
We'll accept with a pre-qual.
Okay, get a hold of Miriam and have her send the pre-qual to her right away, okay? So you can see inventory's going down, stock market's going up, everybody's feeling good about the economy. We're headed in the right direction. Last thing we're waiting for are those interest rates to go down. But, so here's the thing. Thanks, Ghost Rider. 715 at one point, 574 is, you can see the trajectory. So prices are going to start going up. Inventory's going down, selection's going down. If you are in the market, this is the time. I keep saying that, but this time next year, we'll probably be down to 400 probably, I would think. Because there's so many people that are on the fence waiting for interest rates to go down, that as soon as that happens, boom, it's going to happen. So if you want to get in on today's prices at the best price right now, because as you know, as inventory goes down, prices go up. It's all about what? Supply and demand. So that's what you're kind of dealing with here. All right, let's check this out. Pending in the last week, we'll go by the week first. So 47 matches. Do we know what we did for last week? Oh, I can tell probably if I go. So it looks like 49 matches last week, 47 this week. And then for the month, $138 homes sold in the last month. And then before that, let's kind of just see 0 to 30 to 60. 51, no. Oh, wait a minute. No, that can't be right. 0 to 30, 138 matches. And then 30 to 60? No. Is that how we do it? That can't be. I know it's more than 51 when pending. Darn, Christian, we're going to have to keep track of that, man. Every week. We're going to have to find out what went. So for the last month, let me try this. We're going to go from the 28th to, let's see if I can't do this. 28 to 28. Okay. So let's see if that works for me. So this says 138 pending. Looks like exactly the same. Oh, that was, yes, okay. So, exactly what we're talking about. Now, we're going to go back, and it looks like, yeah, whoa. May 28th, let's see. June 28th to May 28th. Okay. So that doesn't make any sense to me. 51 sold in 30 days when we had, going back here, let me clear this out, 0 to 7. We had 47 homes sell, and then beyond that, 7 to 49, and then, so that's where we're going to get our 138. But, all right, let's go to solds. Play around with that a little bit. I have to play around with the previous month. We're supposed to be following along and tracking. Last 7 days, whoops, let me get rid of pending. 28 matches closed in the last 7 days. So, we're going back to May. So May is the slowest time of the entire year, you guys, just so you know. That's probably what my reflection is telling me. The summertime really starts hopping up. So my past 30 days into June, I'm not surprised. Well, actually, that would be in June. But we should be seeing some more. Let's look at this. 129 matches, 129 closings in the last 30 days, and then 30 to 60 days. We're showing 195 matches. So something's wrong with my pending. Actually, that's right. I don't know if I could do pending now that I think about it. I know I can do solds. So there you go. So 195 in the month before last, and then 0 to 30. We have 129. Okay. So that's our market watch for today. Let's kind of take a look at sold properties. I'm going to go over here to 100, and we want to go, I'm going to go down here. Let's kind of just take a look at days on market. And what people are doing as far as conventional loans. Now, I keep telling you this every week. These conventional loans, what I have found is, these people are putting a lot of money down So they don't have to pay that much interest on, rather than doing an 80-20, 80%, 20% down, mortgage 80%. A lot of people are putting a lot of money down these days. So look at here, but these are your mobile homes and manufactured homes. See that over here? So this one, a lot of days on the market. But once we get past those cheaper ones, you can see now we're in double digits rather than triple digits. Well, now we come into the triple digits again, so. So with all this, it's kind of all over the place. It's hard to really kind of nail down one time period, like 90 days on the market is typical, or 60 days or 75 days. I mean, just kind of going through it real fast, I'm kind of thinking probably 80, 90 days would be about average when you're looking at some of these days on market. And that's what DOM, days on market. Cumulative days versus actual days. When you have cumulative days, that means that this listing was with 2 or 3 different realtors. Because most of our listings are for 180 days. So anything over that, you might find the ADOM and CDOM is different. Okay. So there is Market Watch. This is our market, but the big deal right now is how much is in our inventory. So if we just unclick that, go back to active, 574. So 574 for this month, or this week. So let's keep track of that. Okay, so that is our market watch. We've done that, we've done that, we've done that. Okay, so let's go back to our chat. So I will, let's talk on our chat. Okay, so let me kind of go back up here. Ghost Rider. Just in time for the new merge. Yeah. Okay. When we buy a home and you'll be our realtor, do we get merch when we close? Of course you do. Absolutely. So that's what I'll have to do is just ask everybody, okay, would you like a hat? Would you like a shirt? What would you like? And we'll get that for you.
But you have to get a picture with Ira wearing it.
So Becky says do a lightweight zip jacket. That's a good idea. Jacket, because winter, hey, we're right around the corner from August. So fall is going to be here very quickly. So Becky, thanks for that suggestion, that lightweight zip jacket. I like that idea. People are pulling their homes off the market because they aren't getting their COVID prices anymore. Well, you know, that may be. I know the last couple of homes that I've sold were purchased in 2022, which was at the top of the market. What a lot of people fail to realize is that there's something called a transfer of equity. What does transfer of equity mean? Well, you might, if you're selling a home and you're going to go ahead and buy a home, and you're going to lose money, let's just say you paid $450,000 for a home in 2022. Now you want to sell it. Now you've done some upgrades. Now you have closing costs. Now you have realtor fees. And your home has gone down in value. So think of it from these terms. Let's say you lose $25,000. Let's say you can only, your home is after closing costs and everything, you only got $425 for your home. Well, when you go to buy another home, you're going to be buying down here. Now, let's just say, you know what, I'm going to pull my home off the market, and I'm going to wait until home prices go up because I don't want to lose any money. And you wait until next year to put your home on the market. Well, what have we just been talking about? We've just been talking about price, supply and demand. We've just talked about prices are going to start going up next year. So if you think to yourself, I'm going to wait until my home goes up, well, guess what? What's that other home going to do that you go to buy? It's going to go up as well. You're not saving anything. You're not saving any money. You're not getting anything of any value out of waiting. It's called a transfer of equity. What you get out of here, you transfer over here. So if you're doing a lateral move, which is what it is, from your home here to your home here, the only way really to get around that is to buy a home now, which is what your intentions are by selling your home, but buying it now. But if you don't have the money to buy it, what do you have to do? You have to mortgage. Well, then all these mortgage costs that you're going to pay over a year until this home goes up, it's always going to equal out. So there's really just no getting around it if you really think about it. So, like I said, my suggestion is don't wait. You're not helping yourself by waiting. It is what it is. And if you sell here and you buy right away, now, what you don't want to do is sell here and then sit on it and not buy anything until next year, because then you're going to sell here and buy here. You have to make sure you're going to go ahead and buy right away. All right, so that's my advice to you for today. All right, so yeah, Mindy, if people are pulling their homes off the market because they aren't getting their COVID prices anymore, it's not doing them a bit of good. All right, Wrestler, I guess he's gone. He needs to take a shower, been working outside in the yard. I appreciate that so much that he came in, jumped on our show before, he wanted to make sure that he caught us before he even hit the shower. When I retire, I'll be buying during the summer, so prices will be down, I hope. So that's not a very good plan either. And why? Because summer, like I just showed y'all in our market report, when I went to our market report over here, summertime is a great time for me as a realtor. Why is that? All right, think about it like this. Winter up north, hardly any homes are being sold. It's cold, snowy, whatever. Not many people are buying homes in the wintertime up north. People are waiting until the thaw to get their homes ready in the spring to put on the market. Families with children are not really buying because their kids now are in the latter part of the school year, and families are going to wait until school is out before they buy another home, because they don't want to take their kids out of the school that they're in, because most people are in school districts. So most families wait until their kids get out of school. Then they go and buy and close on a home. Then they move in the summertime. And guess what they're buying? Guess what these families are buying? They're buying that retiree's home who wants to move down here to the villages. So if your sales, most of your sales up north are being purchased by families, and you're a retiree or over 55 and want to move to the villages, even though you don't have to be 55 to move to the villages, I know. The summertime is a great time, and you see the inventory, 574. Ghost Rider just said it was up to 715. Why is it down? There's so many sales going on in the summertime for people buying primary homes. That's their full-time residence. So summertime, you're not going to get a good deal. When will you get a good deal? April and May. For primary homes, those are typically your larger homes, and maybe even in the wintertime, because most people who buy, let's say, October, November, December, January, are buying homes as a seasonal home. So your typical villas, your smaller cottages, those homes go, if you're looking to buy one of those, the summertime is to buy one of those, okay? So I guess I pretty much need to kind of correct myself when I say, if you're looking for a seasonal home, maybe the end of summer might be the time to buy, okay? But because October, November, December, and January, in my experience here in the villages, you get the early birds are getting a jump on putting a contract in on a property in October, closing in November, and then now they're kind of, they've got their seasonal home all set up and ready to go for when they're here in the wintertime. So October, November, December, that's when those seasonal homes really start to go. That's not a good time to buy them either. Good time to buy a seasonal home might be March or April. Okay, that's after everybody's already been here, already bought their seasonal home, and now those inventories are starting to go up, okay? Wrestler, hope you have a great evening. Ghost Rider, I'm with Becky. Free merch when you buy a home. Absolutely. What do you think about VLS listing for a Rancho Mirage in Hickory Head Hammock for $7.99? It needs a lot of work. It might even be the one I saw with carpet in the bathroom. Okay, well, so Hickory Head Hammock, for those of you who don't know, is kind of a private community. It's probably one of the only private community where your gate card for all of the villages will not work getting into this community. It's where the family, the Morris family used to live. It's where the original founder, Harold Schwartz, used to live in Hickory Head Hammock. That whole circle, it's a circle, has its own pool in the middle of the circle. So the outside circle is pretty much on golf course. The inside circle backs up to that private community neighborhood, not community, neighborhood pool in Hickory Head Hammock. $7.99 for a Rancho Mirage that needs a bunch of work. I say go for it. A Rancho Mirage is a premier home here in the villages. So Rancho Mirages are one of the larger homes, and I think if you go ahead and do your updates, and you're good. Yeah, $7.99 for a fixer-upper, and that's about what it is. And then it depends, just like I said, the lot that it sits on. So it's closer to that. It's supposed to be a premier, but I do not find the finishes to be all that premier. I was not impressed. Yeah, you know, I mean, again, put $100,000 into it. $100,000 goes a long, long, long way. Brand new cabinets, brand new flooring. I mean, you could basically redo an entire home and make it like brand new for $100,000. So if you go from $7.99 to $8.99 for that home in Hickory Head Hammock, which is that private community just outside Spanish Springs, what you got there?
Oh, I was just looking at that home you're talking about.
Okay. So what's it back up to, a golf course? Yeah, backs up to a golf course. $799 for that home, backed up to a golf course in Hickory Head Hammock. Absolutely, that's worth it. That's a good deal.
2,616 square feet.
2616. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, put $100,000 into it, $899 for that home, backed up to a golf course. Has everything you want in it. It has the color cabinets you want. It has the color countertops, whether they be quartz, whether they be granite. You paint the house. You put in the flooring that you want. Not that you're accepting what you want. I mean, these renovations that I just did for some people earlier in the year, Tom and Lauren are one of them. These turned out to be a super home. So, you know, I'm just saying that's a good deal. All righty. Yes, homes are starting to sell again. You got that right, sir. Don't burn hubby's dinner. You know the fastest way to a man's heart. Okay, let's see. Let's keep moving on here. All right, where did I go? Okay, here. Well, you know, you got a lot of information from somebody with 25 years of experience in and out of the village's sales office. So there you go. Let's see. And that's the thing, man. Some of those agents, all they want to do, they're just order takers, right? All they want to do is they just want to write up that contract. They don't have anybody's best interest in heart. I had some folks last week. I took them out, I don't know. We went out, we actually went out today too and wrote up a contract in on top of the world. They were looking at Arlington Ridge. They were looking in the villages. They were looking in on top of the world in Candler Hills. So we got a home with a pool, 2,100 square feet living area on a private home site for $460. Now, and it's a 2022 home. You are not going to get a home in the villages for that. So it depends on what you want, you know. If you're looking for more lifestyle than you are home, then, and you love the villages, I'm not one to talk you out of it. If you're looking for the best bang for your buck, you know, that's, but these people came to me and said, hey, Ira, found a house, 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, built in 2019, I think it was. What do you think about the home? I said, I got to look at it. Well, we want to make an offer on it. I said, well, let me go look at it first and let's talk about it. Well, beautiful home, backed, the back of it, 20 feet away, 20 feet away, were 6 pickleball courts. Nothing between the home and the pickleball courts. Nothing. Not a wall, not a fence, not a hedge, nothing. I'm like, guys, think about this. And she goes, well, I can't really, I can't hear that well anyways. So in the wintertime, those pickleball courts are going to be busy all day long, every day, all 6 courts. I said, guys, really think about what you're talking about here. And so, I could have just easily have, okay, you want this? Great, let's go, let's write it up. I could have easily done that, but I didn't. I could not consciously let them buy that home. I learned a long time ago, long time ago, when I was working for the Villages back in 2002, I drove up on a home site. It was kind of on a little cul-de-sac, beautiful, backed up to a farm, beautiful oak trees in the back. And it was just a lot. These people were looking to build a home with the Villages. I said, now, let me tell you something. About 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet over there are train tracks. And there's a train that several trains that run several times a day. So the lady goes to me, we don't care about a train. She goes, he's deaf anyways. He's not going to ever hear anything. I'm like, okay, just let you know, it's a beautiful lot, but we don't care about that. Okay, cool. Move forward, sold them the lot. They built the home. And then after the home was completely built, I was there for the walkthrough. I said, what was her name? Oh shoot! It went in and out. I said, so, how much do you love your home? Isn't this a great home? It's not Judy. Shoot. Anyways, how much do you love this home? She goes, Ira, you didn't tell us about that train that's over there. And I said, oh man, I wish I could remember her name. I said, was it Sylvia? Anyways, I said, look, yes, I did. She goes, no, you didn't. You never said one thing about that train that's over there. I said, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you exactly what you told me when I told you about the train, that it was 1,500 feet away over there in those trees. I said, you said to me, we don't care about trains because he's deaf anyways. And she gave me a look like this. And she goes, oh yeah. She remembered because I remember specifically exactly what she told me. So that's a lesson learned, and I will never try to let somebody buy a home unless they if I don't think it's the right home or the right thing to do. And I always look at resale values as well. And that's another thing I asked her. I said, so what do you think about is going to happen when you try to resell this home? And she goes, that's not going to be my problem. I'm going to be dead. I think she's 81 or something. I said, yeah, but somebody's going to get this home. She goes, yeah, my daughters. And her daughter was with her. I said, my daughters are going to get this home. That's going to be their problem. And I look over there and I said, okay, what do you want to do? Well, maybe we should go and look at that home in Arlington Ridge. Okay, back off to Arlington Ridge we went. So ultimately, we made a 360-degree turn because we started at on top of the world, went to Arlington Ridge, went to the villages, went back to Arlington Ridge, and ultimately they made an offer today in on top of the world. So there we go. So I'm going to make sure that you're protected. I'm not going to sit there and just be an order taker and you tell me you want something and not say anything about it. Because I've been here for 25 years and I plan on being here for a little while longer. I've got a conscience and I'm going to make sure that y'all are protected. Okay, so Becky wants one of each. Yay. I can't stand someone selling me something they don't know what they're talking about. I hear you. You know, that's why it's good to have, that's why knowledge is powerful. Ira, can you give a % of the purchase price that we need to set aside for closing costs? Is it cash or is it finance, Becky? Because that's the huge difference. Closing costs are going to cost you, I'll say with a home inspection included, about $1,000. Home inspections are about $500, $550. You will have prorated taxes. Forget about, it depends on the time of year when you close on the home and where you buy, how much your property taxes are, so I can't even include that cost in the price of a home. But you will have prorated taxes, prorated bond, if there is a bond. So, but closing costs, if it's a cash deal, will be about $1,000 for you. All right? If it's a mortgage, you have to talk to your lender. You have to say, hey, give me a good faith estimate. That's the term. Give me a good faith estimate and please let me know how much my lending fees are going to be, because those end up being wrapped into your closing costs. All right, so there you go. Hopefully that was ghostwriter. Luckily I ran, so when it's time to go, I'm gone. So, yeah, that was a great question, Becky, and there you go. I broke it down for you. Okay. Deed searches are $50, $60. That's not a big deal. Typically, the seller pays the title insurance. The seller pays the doc stamps. It's about $350 for the title company to do the closing. So, yeah. And that is true, Mindy, about the outer circle can't go to the inner circle pool. That is true for the most part. Hey, Becky, why don't you teach us how to golf like a pro? Yeah, I need that help too. But she said she owned a golf store. You know why I know that? Is because my parents used to own a golf store. Actually, it started out as a scuba store in Miami. Turned into a golf store eventually because my dad came up with the idea way back in the 60s to take that scuba equipment and go diving for golf balls in golf courses that nobody really ever thought about back then. And then he used to sell those golf balls, wash them up in a washing machine, throw in some towels, wash those babies up and sell them. They made a fortune. Let's see. Well, the question exactly because, yeah, there you go. So. This Mindy. There you go. That's why they owned a pro shop. So, JP says, I lived near a train. It didn't bother me, but it hurt resale value. As well as what that pickleball lot would have done too. Yeah, it hurts resale values for sure, and that's why I was, I mean, you can only do so much to inform people about things, and I'm glad they kind of listened to me actually. So they got exactly what they're looking for. They got a pool, they're loving it. They got the size of house they want. They got the price they wanted to pay. Block and stucco. They got gas. I mean, they're loving it. 133. Wow. Yeah, so, I mean, Mindy, I live probably a mile from a couple miles, maybe. Nah, maybe a mile from a train. But this train, it's a local access train. It's not one of these cross-country trains or whatever.
That's about a mile.
Yeah. All right, so Ghost Rider, hey, Ira, need your help for next year. We need to rent a house for 2 weeks next July for 4 adults, piece of cake, no problem. July, slow time for rent for 2 weeks. We won't have a problem. Get with us in January, and Blakely will hook you up. For me, it will have to be a mortgage or I just rent the rest of my life. Gary, rent, you just throw your money away. Never build any equity. If you want to or not, I don't know. So that's up to you. I mean, in our later years, that's why I'm kind of rethinking this. I don't know. If you're in that position where you rent or you buy, hey, there's a lot of perpetual renters here in the villages. So, yeah, there you go. All right, you guys, listen. We are coming up on the 7:40 hour. I think we're probably going to hit the road here, unless there's anything pressing. So, all right, Sonny. So the people that I just wrote an offer on Top of the World, they looked at Crestwind. But it's still kind of new. It's very new. The clubhouse isn't even built yet, and the clubhouse won't even be ready till next year. So I think that kind of is holding a lot of people back from purchasing in Crestwind right now. So that might be a little bit of an issue. They don't have a golf course or anything, so they're going to really have to give some good deals, I think, out there. If I can give Kristen any ideas. And just so you all know, thanks, Renee. Just so you all know, we bailed on Latitude Margaritaville. The reason we bailed on Latitude Margaritaville because they're not building any more homes. They have nothing but resales over there. So we'll get over there one day. It's awful hot out there. I mean, this shirt would probably be soaked.
And if it's not hot, it's storming.
Yeah. So I think we'll probably hold off on Margaritaville until the fall when it's a little bit cooler.
We should check out that new Dell Web though that's down south.
In Claremont? Yeah, there is a new Del Webb in Claremont. I passed it last week when I was going to Melbourne. I had to kind of go around. The turnpike was stopped, so we had to do that. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to just for the heck of it, I'm going to see if there's anything in latitude. "22 matches. Let's see if that's, I mean, it can only be one latitude. There you go, latitude, Margaritaville. That's in Pinellas Park. Oh, okay. So we're not looking, that's something totally different. So Gypsy Place, this is what kind of homes look like. 1,321. These give you the little Key West feel, right? Which is where Blakely is, by the way. All right, so just real quick before we leave, just want to kind of give you a little bit of ideas what, now these homes I believe are attached units. So, let me see. Yeah, these are attached units in this price range. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The reason we didn't go down there is because their models are gone. I wanted to go through the models and video the models, although you can search on my YouTube channel. Let's see. Homes Around the Villages with Ira Miller. Let's see, YouTube channel. And hopefully I do come up with a 17,000 subscribers. Let's see, so we're going to search. Again, you guys, we're not searching up here. This is searching in YouTube. Our search needs to be down here at the magnifying glass. Latitude. And then push enter. Where's latitude Margaritaville? Let me go back. How come it? Did I not spell that right? Margaritaville, there we go. And we want to push enter. What's going on? Why isn't my search working?
Looks like we unlisted them for some reason.
What? I did what?
Unlisted them?
I didn't unlist them.
Wonder if there was a reason for that.
Well, why don't you put it public?
Yep.
Let's try it again. All right, so there are our, for some reason they were unlisted, I don't know. Oh, maybe that's why, because of COVID. When was this? Back 4 years ago. Isn't that ridiculous? Now you look at it today, you ask yourself, that is just crazy. That's ridiculous. But, so you might want to check this out. 43 minutes, right? So we're not even going to attempt to go for 43 minutes. But it would be interesting, 4 years ago, so yeah, if any of you who are interested, right here, we went ahead and I think that's why I unlisted them, because I wanted to, this had almost 40,000 views, but because of the face covering thing, I think I said, get rid of that, and we were going to go back. But we're going to have to do a road trip. Go up to Margaritaville in Watertown. So, latitude, Margaritaville, Water Sound, right here. This is up by Panama City. So, yeah, there it is, Panama City Beach. Gonna have to go on up there. Yep, that's what we're gonna have to do. And, you know, I guess unfortunately I'll just have to get a place on the beach to go ahead and shoot a video on this. Poor me. Let's see here, Del Webb. And heck, man, the way the Villages is going, there might be right up against this new Florida, 55 places. Not what I'm looking for. Here we go. Claremont. We'll do a little search for Claremont, Tampa area. See if Claremont's in there anywhere. I mean, I guess it would be Orlando, Treasure Coast, Fort Myers. Here, let's do this. There we go, Claremont, Florida. What do we come up with? Not Stone Creek, Mineola. Is that it? Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, Claremont, right there, okay. So, let's see what the name of it is. And yeah, we're gonna have to go and check this place out. So Del Webb, Mineola has to have a name. What is the name?
There's Lake Haven coming to Claremont.
Lake Haven.
Yeah, Del Webb Lake Haven is coming soon to Claremont.
Claremont?
Mm-hmm.
How about Claremont?
Claremont.
Claremont. Yeah, we're gonna have to check this out. Del Webb, Mineola, Sunset. I'm surprised it's not like Del Webb, Stone Creek in Ocala. Mineola's Mineola. That would be like Del Webb, Ocala. Anyways, we'll do a little more investigation. I appreciate you asking about it, though. Alrighty. So, Jane, good night. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we'll be back. We'll check on this for you. Maybe, well, won't be able to get there this week because Blakely's on vacation. I keep telling you that. But I want to thank everybody for joining me this evening. We'll get an update. Thank you for the, Becky, thank you for the suggestion and the information. We'll get over there, do a drone, do some models. We'll get you taken care of. All right, so.
Next week, by the way, it looks like you have a concert for Monday night.
A concert?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, man. Me and Jace are going to a concert. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, I better reach out to him. So I might not be here next Monday. We will notify you through what, Facebook?
And YouTube, there's a chat.
And YouTube and our chat, and let you know if I'm going to be here or not. But I think I've got some great tickets for a concert that Mr. Gallagher and I are supposed to go to. So if not, probably the week after, and I'll have some information on the new Del Webb for you. How's that? Okay? All right, everybody. Good night. Love y'all. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, spending your Monday night with me, especially all of you who stayed to the very end. You're awesome. Mindy, Gary, Becky, I'm sure Brian's out there, Bill, Renee, who else am I? Let's see. So thank you all again. And like I said, I'll catch up with you next week. No, maybe probably the week after. So thanks for reminding me, Christian. He is always right on top of things. Okay, y'all. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy your weekend. And then we'll see you soon. Sonny, forgot you. Thank you for signing on as well this evening.